Good evening, ladies and gents. So, Season 8 is very quickly coming for Conquerors Blade, and we're going to be having the preview event on Tuesday this week. So definitely be around and catch me on Twitch if you are interested in seeing the season before it releases. But tonight, this video is about the supposed patch notes as they have been leaked and very kindly sent to me. I'm not going to say by who, just to protect them, but I'm going to go through them and we're going to see what could be coming in Season 8. Before we get into the video though, hit that subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date with the latest and greatest of Conquerors Blade. So then, Season 8 is all about the Eastern Dynasty, the Tang Dynasty, and we already know some of the units that we are going to be getting. We also know we're going to be getting a new region. That is all official news. Now, everything I'm going to go into tonight has come from the same place I got the original leaks from, which all proved to be true. However, everything I do say needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. I also have to say that these notes, I believe, are for the Frontier version, so some things may be slightly different to or from the Frontier version to our version of the game. Some of these notes may change as well, as these are not yet official notes, so just take that in mind, but it gives us a bit of a kind of insight into what could be coming in Season 8 next week. So first up is the Imperial City plot next season is going to be about Mao Yang. At the beginning, Longting and Lingyang will be open, so we have the choice of Lingyang or the new region Longting. The subsequent opening of Mao Yang will be partway through the season, and the main season capital will be in Mao Yang. Mao Yang is going to be the main region of Season 8, so all the big houses will be going for the Mao Yang capital because that is going to be the seasonal capital. There are going to be new types of unique resources in the big world, but the patch notes actually say the players who originally stocked a lot of goods will lose a lot, which I'm not quite sure what that means, but that's a little bit scary because my storage is absolutely jam-packed full of stuff. There will be a donation mission 5 times a week to suppress the bandits, so we're going to be looking at kind of thief raids again. There is going to be coming something, or there's going to be something coming into Season 8 which is going to be very similar to that as well. I believe we are going to have a kind of Thane character that we've had in Season 7, so you'll be able to donate stuff to open up a new shop as well. I expect that is going to be pretty much the same, just obviously the names and kind of the lore behind it is going to be a little bit different. General adjustment. So, strengthen the musket. Strengthen the double knife, which I believe is going to be the dual blade. Strengthen the ability to pass the knife and break the block, not quite sure what that means. And strengthen the tomahawk deterrent range, not quite sure what that means either, because we don't have a axe class. I mean, there may be on about the poleaxe possibly there, but strengthen the musket. Musket looks like it's going to be having a bit of a change, bit of adjustment. The dual blade, which is the double knife, that looks like it's going to be having a bit of adjustment as well. The ability to pass the knife and break the block, I'm not quite sure what that means, to be fair, or actually what that could even be referring to, so I'm a little bit lost with that one. The tomahawk, the only thing I can think of is the poleaxe. I'm not entirely sure about that one. So, moving down to corpse adjustment. So high density, increase the rate of fire and movement in a short time. Attacks can stack negative buff, minor injuries, riots. Not quite sure what that means either. Ugia, strengthen the charge, explosive attacks within a short period of time. I believe this is about the tier 5 unit which is going to be coming, because that's going to be a musket kind of grenade type unit from what I've been told, so I can only see actually that kind of stuff making sense with that kind of unit. The adjustment of the record scoring mechanism. So the adjustment of the scoring system looks like it's actually been changed a little bit for Season 8. It says the increase the upper limit of injury. I assume that means that you're gonna have to get injured more. You're gonna have to take more damage before you actually start scoring points and everything through the scoring system. The kill points will be linked to the kill start and organizational system. Not a clue. Not a clue. I can only take from that the points are going to be somewhat adjusted on how well you do in battle. Optimize MVP judgment. I think this has actually been needed for quite some time, and I know a lot of the content creators have been on about actually changing how MVP is awarded, and it looks like that optimization is going to be coming in Season 8. Death message. A death and injury information interface will be implemented in the Asian server version of the national server next season. I can only take from that there's going to be kind of a death, possibly a kill cam type thing in the Frontier version. Doesn't actually, it says specifically the Asian server version, so I assume that's probably only going to be for Frontier. Now, looking down at the different units, the Modal can stop cavalry. It can ignore cavalry knock-up, and there is going to be a formation dedicated to countering the cavalry. It's going to have active slashing skills, and it's going to have an active short time acceleration, so that's going to be kind of like a quick burst movement speed, I believe. The Modals are the ones with the glaive kind of poleaxe kind of weapons, which are being touted as real cavalry killers. And looking at these patch notes, that is kind of confirmed by that as well. The Bei Fa Bing, or the Grey Hair Garrison as we know them, they're going to have 3 weapons. They're going to have the sword and shield, they're going to have a long sword, and they're going to have a long spear as well. The long spear can cause debuff. The long sword and multi-target output are strong. I assume that just means that actually with the sword and shield and the long sword, the damage output is going to be pretty good. The lower the blood volume, the stronger the combat power, and each attack restores 10% of the blood volume. Just looking at that, I can already see that this unit is going to get a serious amount of life leech when they are in actual active combat. There are completely different fighting styles and exclusive skills in different formations as well. So it looks like actually these guys are going to be coming equipped with a few different formations, and each formation will be suited for a different kind of combat. That's going to be really interesting to see actually what they do bring to the fight. Going down to the staff guys, I can't remember the actual name of them for our version, but they're definitely not called Stickman. But the guys, the tier 3 unit with the staffs, they are going to have active burst skills that can return blood after hit, so it looks like they've got a bit of a life leech kind of skill as well. Tying a horse, I'm not quite sure what that means. The only thing I could possibly say that kind of means is they have the ability to stun cavalry maybe. Attacks can get the movement speed buff, the enemy slows down and reduces the defense debuff. I believe this was actually already confirmed officially that the staff unit is going to have a movement speed buff, and it is going to actually slow down enemy units and give them a defense debuff as well. I actually do think that's officially been confirmed already, which is quite a good sign. And they're going to have a charge skill as well. So, season system, the last part of this. The way to obtain the spear costume is unlocked for the mission, so I believe they're on about the pike there. The 8 snake spear is the skin of the war spear, so it looks like there is a possibly 8 snake skin coming in for either the spear or the pike. The sword shield skin is a tower shield. Okay, that's quite cool because we haven't actually got any tower shields in the game yet, which is going to be quite a nice little thing to see. And the rune system is going to be coming back, and there are some runes stronger than last season. A lot of these patch notes are looking very, very interesting, and some of these patch notes I believe have already officially been confirmed, which is a really, really good sign actually to see just how legit these patch notes are. It is really poorly translated, and I've had to kind of sometimes have a bit of an educated guess as to what certain parts mean, but I think we kind of get the gist of what's going to be coming. But we're going to be seeing officially this week anyway what is going to be coming. Like I said, preview event is happening Tuesday evening. I will be putting out multiple videos Tuesday about the preview event. Let me know down in the comments below if this one actually what you want me to cover in depth. Do you want me to more look at the units or more look at the weapon? Just let me know. Take from these patch notes what you will. Like I said, this is not official patch notes, these are leaked patch notes, They what kind of gives them a bit of legitimacy though is they are on the same website where I got the original leaks from, which proved out to be true, which is quite a good sign. And like I said, some of the stuff in here I think has officially been confirmed anyway, so that kind of adds to the strength of legitimacy of these patch notes. But take away from this, everything that like it's a total pinch of salt at the minute. Not entirely sure if these are real or not, but I would probably be betting on the side of yes, these are going to be pretty much the patch notes that we're going to be expecting. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this one. As always, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, share this video around. Let me know down below as well what you are most looking forward to for Season 8. And as always, I hope to catch you out on the battlefield.